Unplug the cable with one hand while holding the socket with the other.
The old did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in method. Good idea.
Plugging the cable back into the socket. Press the coffee machine triumphantly. Nothing happens. Again. Damn. Grab it and shake it. The machine rattles slightly, its mechanical hum protesting the unexpected disturbance. Still, with each shake, its metallic interior embraces the playful motion, following your swaying with the dancing like a dance partner.
Well, I guess it needs more than a hug.
Swirl it counterclockwise. The machine starts producing gurgling sounds as if it will be sick. Do it in the other direction. The gurgling from the inside dies as you change directions, but returns immediately, louder and oh crap, and accompanied by hissing.
I think you made it angry.
Before you could answer, the machine excretes an unknown liquid onto the empty tray.
I don't think that was coffee.
Whisper. It's listening. You're a good machine. You're just confused because nobody taught you how to be yourself. The only response to you is the refrigerator's hum and the electricity soft buzz. Perhaps he just wants to be left alone.
Are you talking to the machine?
Never mind.
Whatever. Was just curious.
Slap the machine. In an instant, the information from the nerve endings of your palm reaches your brain and the pain overwhelms you.
Oh my god, are you okay? Did you hurt your hand?
Oh no, I think I broke something.
oh no. Let me see.
She takes your hand.
Nah, it looks fine. But seriously, don't do that again.
Even though only your ego is damaged, she's right. As you keep your hand clutched close to yourself, you are at least content that come by 8:47 p.m. she will not remember this. The trick is to know which buttons to press.
It's genius.
She laughs.
I'm watching.
Press all the buttons one by one. Button by button, the machine refuses to react to your commands. This isn't working.
Yeah, I tried that before.
Give up. You turn to her and shake your head. The problem is beyond your fixing abilities.
Well, thanks for trying. I'll go back to beating some sense into it.
Let me try again.
Sure. Give it a go.
Oh, that's nothing I can do. That's actually really annoying. 8. Oh, 8 she leaves. Okay. Press the reddish button. I want water. Take the bottled water. Okay. Okay, there's literally nothing we can do. And we can't wrap it. Oh, or you could ask around how to fix it. Perfect. Ask who, though? Who else is here? Garbage? The transformer. Okay, it's 808. Are you off the freaking phone, my girl?
No, I don't need to unplug the modem. Of course, I've rebooted it 12 times already. No, I didn't misconfigure the firewall. There's nothing you can do to help.
Leave.
A supervisor. Sure, put them on.
Let's see if he knows how to do it. Because he's the only person I know. Not. He's not opening. Oh, that's fine. That makes sense, actually. Try the knob. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's sit. Wait until something interesting happens. You notice that the woman that was hitting the vending machine is gone, so she definitely doesn't stay here long. But to beat you need precise. But to beat this, you need precise information. Be sure that this observation mission earlier next. Be sure to start this mission. Anyway, let's see what's next in line. She leaves at we know when she leaves. Be careful not to miss anything. Not even the tiniest detail, like the faint sound coming from room 5 on the upper floor of the motel, the sign of the door unlocked 812. A stocky man in his 50s walks down the stairs and enters the reception area. You immediately recognize him. That's the same guy you saw on a bicycle on the freaking road. Uh, get up. Maybe he can tell me how to fix the freaking vending machine. Or we can eavesdrop, whichever comes first. A stocky man in his 50s is talking with the receptionist. It only takes a glance to recognize him. That's the same guy you saw entering the reception
Robin,
area.
the Wi-Fi is not working in my room.
So this is Robin.
I'm really sorry. The whole
I
motel's
think
been
I knew
without
that.
internet since Friday.
Since Friday? You've had no internet all weekend?
I know. The internet antenna just stopped working all of a sudden.
All right, no time to lose. Let me take a look at that antenna.
Oh, no need for that. A repair technician already came yesterday and fixed it. She said the internet should be back up today around noon.
You're full of it.
But the day's already over.
I know. I just got off a call with customer support.
And?
Well, the first operator said this issue falls under another department and he could connect me to them, but since it's Sunday, probably no one will pick up. But since that's the only way, they put me on hold with that awful elevator music, and then...
Can we cut to the conclusion, please?
Thank
I was
you.
just about to tell you! They said the case is still being processed, and I supposedly misheard the technician who must have said tomorrow or later.
So, no telling when it'll be back up.
That's right. Sorry.
Continue listening.
This is absurd. Why is this happening now, of all times?
I mean, he must leave soon because if he passed under the bridge at 8:21 and he's here at 8:12, and it takes a while.
I
And
have
he
a
was on the
crucial
bike.
online meeting at 8:35. Missing it
Oh,
is not an option. I absolutely need the internet.
okay. Maybe we can tell him about the bar.
I'm very sorry about it.
After all these years, I finally got a shot at restoring the Rue River aquifer, and now I'll miss my only chance.
Mechanic or engineer?
That's possible? I thought our Blackwater situation was one of those unsolvable problems.
Wait, is that why they're giving us free water because something's wrong with the water system? They know it. So something's going on with Coral
No,
Destiny.
no. We've had a process developed for 5 years already. Ever since then, the only thing missing is funding. And now that I've finally gotten the chance to pitch it to someone with both the resources and the interest to back it, everything's falling apart because of the broken internet antenna. That's my luck. I tripped at the finish line and lost the race at the last second.
No, come on! The race isn't over! We are not going to lose! I won't allow it!
You won't?
Of course not! If the future of my hometown hinges on this meeting, I won't let your defeatist attitude drag us down. The motel may be offline, but there's internet at the belt.
This is a different Robin than the one you're used to. There's fire in her eyes. It's still a resolve. She's got game. That's undeniable. Continue listening. The motel may be offline. We know that.
The what?
The new bar my mother opened. It's a 5-minute drive to the north. Although right now there's a
Okay.
roadblock on the way.
But I don't even have a car.
Oh, right. Well, the good news is the roadblock won't be a problem then.
And the bad news?
You'll have to ride a bicycle there, and it looks like a storm is coming. You'll need a personalized card to use the bike. Here, take my card.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you. How do I use it?
Just lean the card against the marked surface on the steering wheel and wait for the green light and buzzing sound. Oh, wait, take these noise-canceling headphones too. My mother is not in the best mood today, so it might get loud at the bar and can't have you getting distracted during the meeting.
The heck woman must be her freaking mom.
Thank you. I hope. Let's hope I'll make it there in time. And their internet is working.
Don't worry. Drive carefully, and good luck.
Let's check it again. Unknown number. Put it on side and ignore it. Can we get our stuff now?
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
How'd you know how to... Hey, do you know how to fix the vending machine? It's stuck. What, again? Damn it! Guess I really have to push Dad to get us the Vendomatic 3000. Our rust bucket has more malfunctioning components than working ones. There's a trick to get it out of the unjam it, and so far it worked every time. I really should put a sign on the damn thing explaining how to work it. Ooh. Okay. Give me a sec. I know I don't have to write it down, but still. Press the return change button. All the way down until you hear the plastic click. Oh, the plastic crack. Then simultaneously press the coffee button. And the more sugar button. What? Three times. How would that be easy? Who would have thought of that? That sounds like a tough but lethal combo in an arcane fighting game. Still easier than the crazy maneuvers you pulled through. Thanks, I'll raise a cup of coffee to your health. My pleasure, enjoy the coffee. Are you familiar with the woman with the big hat? She gives you a sideways glance, or whatever provoked it, she let it slide the next moment.
Of course. That's my mom,
Of
Anita,
course.
with a double T, mind you.
Okay.
She hates it when someone misspells her name and always goes through the trouble of telling them in advance.
Huh. So she's trying to feel cheerful. You feel a dose of bitterness in her voice.
But I get why you didn't make a connection. We don't look alike, like, at all. Just the other day, I looked through some of the stuff she forgot here, and there was this camera. I saw Anita young, real young, and we look nothing alike.
Who knows what secrets are hidden in there? Might be worth looking into, but Robin's certainly not going to tell you where they are.
No wonder, really. Everybody tells me I'm the spitting image of my dad.
You look like Anita's mirror image.
Oh, come on. Look again, Mr. Harrow. We don't have the same nose, cheekbones, lips, nothing.
Hair. She turns her face to the side, then looks past you, pretending she's on a photo shoot. No, you're Anita's spitting image.
Sorry, Mr. Harrow, but you might need glasses then. I'm telling ya, I'm my dad. But since you haven't met him, maybe that's why you can't tell.
Even you can tell she's boiling with rage, a bit over
And
low
why are we
heat.
even talking about her?
She works with you?
No. At least, not anymore. She's running that Kuiper Belt bar up the road with her new boyfriend Travis. But
Oh.
before, yeah, this was a family-run operation. Though it would be better to say she was running things and Dad just followed her orders. Oh man, Anita would never allow me to install the key cards.
And I take you don't like Travis?
Oh, no, Travis is a decent guy. My problem is with Anita. To be honest, I don't understand why she left us. I guess I never will.
And your father is?
Ben, he's running the motel now, and I'm helping him. Which means this is still a family business, despite Anita walking out on us.
Are you aware you've been calling your mom by her first name throughout this entire conversation? Because I've been peeping that.
Yeah, Dad tells me it's edgy. Look, I know it's stupid, but somehow I feel this need to hurt her a bit, and maybe calling her by her first name does that. Don't get me wrong, Mr. Harrow. She's my mom, and I'll always love her, but she decided to walk out on us. on me. Mom still calls me every day, still pushes me to do the things she thinks are best for me, and I know she's pushing Dad the same way. She doesn't have the right to meddle in our lives so much, because everything changed.
A dark cloud ripples across her face. Then she closes her eyes for just a moment, her lips tight, then her eyes
Is there
open.
anything I can do for you, Mr. Harrow? If not, I have some things to take care of.
Um, you got some pretty detailed rules in this motel.
Yeah, my mom wrote those. She was real proud of them, too. Took enforcing them very seriously. She thought it was crucial. Rules for everything. To keep the place running smoothly, that was her whole thing.
No secret rules hidden between the lines? No terrible punishments for breaking them?
Not that I know of. I mean, if I broke a rule, I'd hear about it. Oh, trust me, I'd hear about it. But that was as bad as it got. Anyway, since my mom left, we don't really enforce them anymore. Not like we used to. To be honest, we barely pay attention to them now. They're just there. Part furniture, part relic of the motel's past. As for my mom, she couldn't care less. There's a whole new set of rules for her new place. A fresh start.
Her tone hardens, frustration leaking through despite her effort to sound casual. I read those rules already.
There you go. So, how do they stack up against the ones here?
Maybe worse.
I get it. To me, they're over the top, pointless even. Still, her place, her rules, right?
You sound irritated.
It's all those rules. They're like her shadow, stretching into every corner of our lives. Sometimes I still feel it, even though she doesn't even live here anymore. But don't mind me. That's just family stuff, you know?
Um, who's the guy complaining about the internet? She giggles. Recognize him? Yep, that's Jason Byrne. She pauses, watching for a reaction, then leans in and whispers almost apologetically. The dumper? Pulling back, she adds, he's in room 5, our only other guest besides you. Wait, what do you think of him?
Well, he's been a regular here at the motel, visiting every now and then for years now. And despite what everybody says about him, I think he's a very kind and polite person.
Why is he called the dumper?
Don't tell me you don't know about it. I mean, yeah, the whole thing is not so important to folks outside Rue Valley, but still.
Yes, now that you've mentioned it, I may have heard about it. Oh, crap.
Well, of course you did. So, one day when I was like 3 or 4, people turned on their taps, and instead of clean water, this black, nasty stuff came out.
Oh,
Soon, it turned out that the Rue River aquifer, the source of all our water, had been polluted. People were furious. There were protests, town meetings, lawsuits, everything. It was a huge deal. That's when Jason Byrne's name came up. He previously worked for Apex Ore as some kind of waste manager, and they said he was the one responsible for all of it. That he dumped a bunch of chemicals into the ground and let them leak into the aquifer.
oh, wow.
After that, people started calling him the Dumper. It stuck. And, well, the water is still bad, so, yeah, I forgot to tell you, don't drink it.
They probably made him the scapegoat. When did he arrive?
Oh, today, about an hour before you got here. Just a half an hour later, he came back down asking if I could clean, dry, and iron his shirt before 8. He said he'd do it himself, but had to leave the motel immediately because of an unexpected urgent call. There was a bloodstain on his shirt, but luckily our washing and drying machine has this super quick anti-stain setting.
Super quick anti-stain setting?
Uh-huh. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier. It handled the stain perfectly. In under 40 minutes, the shirt was spotless and dry. So I managed to iron it and drop it off to his room half an hour before the deadline.
She gives a small, triumphant smile, clearly proud of a job well done. You just washed the bloodstand off? It didn't seem suspicious to you at all?
Why would it be suspicious? Accidents happen and he seemed fine. Anyway, he returned and hadn't exited his room until, he came down again asking why the internet was not working.
Is it possible that he visited the gas station in the meantime?
What would he do at the gas station? He doesn't have a car. I mean, he took a shuttle in that direction, so it's possible.
Okay.
But he sounded like it's something urgent, and unless he urgently needed to buy some mini croissants, I doubt it.
Okay, what in the world is happening in this area? And how did he get the blood stain? She laughs. I'm looking for Frank. You know Uncle Frank? She gasped. He almost killed me with his driving.
Yeah, sorry. He's reckless like that. Just a few days ago, he crashed into a street lamp near the shuttle stop. But, you know, he and my dad go way back, so...
She
I
shrugged.
guess that's also why he lets him stay at the motel for free.
So he's staying right here? He's probably in room 1.
Right here.
She raised, eyebrow raised, she points down as well.
He's been living here for the last 2 years. Dad says he's a good man that fell on some hard times. I want to believe it, but I don't see it. So, why are you asking about him?
He's not at the gas station and I need a mechanic.
Oh, alright. His room is number 1, but I don't see his pickup
Bam.
outside, so he's probably not in there.
Are these parts deserted or something? There's no traffic and hardly any people.
Ha! The place has literally never been more alive. You
Really?
should have seen it like 10 years ago. A total ghost town. I mean, I could walk all the way down the main street of Bothwood in the middle of the day and see maybe 2 people, tops.
Seems kind of nice. No people, no prying eyes.
I guess so, if you're a loner. But even if you're happy just being on your own, the loneliness kind of gnaws at you. Slowly.
Okay, I don't want to ask her about her dad until it gets you. She makes a silly face to show you how it feels when it finally
when
gets
there's
you.
like 8 kids in your class, you don't get to choose who you hang out with. And it makes cheating on exams impossible, let me tell you.
She laughs.
Wasn't easy growing up in the valley. All that changed when Coral Destiny came here. It was like our ghost town was being raised from the dead by the magic of space money.
Why would a space corporation come to this deserted valley out of all other options? What better place to hide your nefarious, suspicious activities than in the middle of a nowhere ghost town? Oh, it has something to do with latitudes and longitudes and being closer to space? A scientist from Destiny gave a lecture on this at Town Hall, but I wasn't that desperate. You were a fool if you thought the locals would know or even be able to guess the rare reason for the corporation's presence here. Whatever the case, it did make a difference. Their employees began moving in, new businesses opened, and overnight, Bot was a vibrant place again. I mean, they mostly stick to themselves. Their kids don't go to their schools, but man, it's nice to see some new faces. Do you know all of them personally? I've met some of them, yeah, but I wouldn't say we're friends or anything like that. Far from it. I guess they're considered as backwater yokels or something. Seems like they're hiding something. Don't know, maybe. I'm sure they're hiding their space project secrets. But that might just be company policy. She shrugs. Is she telling you the truth or is she in on the scheme? Better watch out. You never know who is working for whom. Then there are space tourists. They're the worst. Pestering everyone with questions like we're all part of some space theme park. My mom's even opened a bar that caters exclusively to them. Hmm. Continue listening.
Anyhow, Bothwood is still a small town, with a small town mentality. Most young people still leave as soon as they can.
Why?
Besides, more jobs, more stuff to see and do, no neighbors listening to your parents
Time is
screaming at each
passing.
other and generally sticking their noses into your life. None, I guess. But listen to me ramble on and on and on. Can I actually help you with something?
What kind of projects is Cora Destiny working on? No idea. I don't care, like, at all. About all that space stuff, I know it's exciting to a lot of people, but it's all boring orbital mechanics. This and transversal speeds that and speeds that to me. What I do know is that they plan to build a mine, I guess, on Mars, but only because all the other workers won't stop talking about it. Like it's the most important thing in the world, more important than the global crop failure. Don't they? Don't we have plenty of mines right here on Earth? More than we need, but I guess they want to exploit Mars for rare Earth minerals. Don't know, but whatever it is, they sure sacrificed many rockets trying to get there, so it must be very profitable. You know, the fields across the valley are littered with the debris from their rocket tests. We used to play a game as kids, betting on which rocket would explode above the valley and which would shoot into space. Man, I was so good at it. I guessed almost everyone that exploded. Don't know how. I would just get this warm feeling in my belly and kind of know that it would shatter into a fireball. Something else I can do for you? She quickly taps her phone and blue light washes above her face. I'm ready to check in.
All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And this is your key card.
Yes, now if I could only.
Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned
Yeah,
key,
wait for her
weren't
to
you?
hand you the
Well,
key card.
actually one reason, to be perfectly honest. The guest just kept on
Wait for
losing.
her to finish.
So yes, we decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement. But now, when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable. How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
Nod and smile politely.
So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here.
Can I not sign the document?
Thank you. I'm here if you need
I
anything.
didn't read it this time. That's annoying. Okay, it's a lot of stuff. Oh wait. It's 8:30 already? Really? Okay, so let's start with Jason. The stocky man is named Jason the Dumper Burns. He's a regular at the motel and seems to have quite the reputation in Rue Valley, being somehow connected to Apex ore and the contamination of the Rue River aquifer. But now that you learned his name, perhaps you could talk with Maxine again. You saw him at the reception area talking to Robin. Then we saw him at the roadblock, right? Oh, I wish there was a note thing where we could be like, okay, at time. Roadblock riding a bicycle north. Okay. Maxine. Maxine is acting strange about Jason the Dumper Burns, who's captured on the gas station CCTV around 7:30. But now that you learned his name, perhaps you could talk with Maxine again. You talked with the receptionist about him. He's a regular at the motel and seems to have quite the reputation in Rue Valley, being somehow connected to Apex Ore and the filling of the Rue River aquifer. Okay, whatever that is new. Frank. He is staying at the motel in room 1. Vending machine. Figure that out. We might as well go outside and do that to clear it. Robin Flemings. Her mother's name is Anita. Her father's name is Ben. They are divorced. Robin feels like Anita is trying to control her life. Somewhere, can we do more than one? Somewhere in the motel are Anita's long forgotten things. Maybe they will shed light to her past. Luckily, Ben isn't only motel manager, but also Anita's ex-husband. Surely he knows where all those things are. Ben. The owner of the motel is named Ben. He doesn't seem to be around here. He is the father of the receptionist. Anita. Anita with a double T, Lopez. She is Robin's mother. She was the owner of the motel along with her ex-husband, and she still has some of her stuff at the motel. Travis is Anita's boyfriend. Robin complains that Anita is trying to control her life. And whatever this is, Coral Destiny. Mentions of Coral Destiny Space Agency are prominent all around here. I think that's everything. Hold to commit. Okay, we can't do more than one. I wish I would have knew that earlier. Huh. Okay. Let's leave. What time does the man hit the... One. We only have... Not Frank. Frank, I know you're in there. The only answer you get is a full-fledged silence. Strain your ears for any hint of life behind the door. The silence only deepens, swallowing the room behind the door. I just want to talk, nothing more. He clearly doesn't want to engage. Ignoring me won't solve nothing. No response. Maybe he's deliberately shutting me out. Or maybe he's just not there at all. Let's give up. Try the door knob. Not. Okay. Let's sit. I can't wait for something. Oh, that's annoying. Let's try the other one. We want to figure out when he crashes. Sit. Oh, that's annoying. I wonder, could we block this? Nope. Frank. He's staying at a motel in room 1, but it seems he's neither there or he doesn't want to open up. The room is locked. Frank is okay. We can wait for that. It's a lot going on here. Let's do this. Let's hit the phone. Wait, put a quick match of the protagonist's game until the thunder strikes. squish them all. Enough of this for now. Time after time, you can't stop to admire how extraordinary it is. To feel the accumulation of the electric charge around you. You know the exact moment of such a natural phenomenon. Let's do something else before it strikes. Spike is gone. Wait, what is this? The colors have been bleached by the sun, but you can still make out the image of an orange setting sun, as well as the words Rue Valley written on the illustration. Inspect. The picture is quite detailed, but the colors have been obliterated by the sun, making it impossible to discern the main subject, let alone the finer details. You squint your eyes and try to make sense of the confusing shapes, but everything seems blurred and distorted. However, as you keep looking, you finally start to see a magnificent stage, a ballerina dancing gracefully, a lively group of musicians, and an audience dressed in informal attire. Look at the audience. The men appear to be dressed in tuxedos, the women in elegant evening gowns. They seem to be fixated on the stage. Their overly stylized face is seemingly expressing a range of emotions from awe to excitement. Look at the orchestra. The varnished wood of the violins are reflecting the orange hues of the setting sun. The carved bodies of cellos stand tall and proud, and the trumpet player holds his instrument with arched back, his silhouette reminiscent of a tree struck by lightning. Inspect the ballerina. The ballerina wearing a tutu stands in the center of the poster, in point, with her arms gracefully extended above her head, almost like she's waving at you. Check the stage. The stage is adorned with elegant curtains, and a strange chandelier is hanging above the edge of the poster. How did a poster for such a highbrow event end up on the wall of a rundown motel in the middle of nowhere? Something is odd here. Re-examine. Look at the poster again, and it suddenly hits you. The heavily damaged letters at the top read Rue Valley, not Rue Ballet. As you look at the illustration again in disbelief, you start to realize that what you thought was a ballet orchestra at first is in fact something completely different. Inspect the ballerina. The ballerina is a group of people huddled together with their hands raised, their movements blurred by the damage to the poster. Examine the stage. The stage is but a desert landscape with orange sand dunes and a rocky mountain range in the background. You mistook for the curtains, and the chandelier that you saw is just the embellishment of the poster's border, the orchestra. The musicians are in fact a group of disfigured trees and cacti, their branches angled in a way resembling different instruments. The audience. The audience is a cluster of inanimate boulders, their shapes distorted to resemble people sitting and making gestures. You shake your head in disbelief, feeling a mix of confusion and embarrassment. The realization that you've been looking at a distorted and damaged illustration of a desert landscape all this time, instead of a fancy ballet performance, makes you feel a fool. But as soon as the embarrassment settles, a more profound feeling emerges. You are so sure that you're saying what was the truth, but yet it's not. Ooh, finally another one. Could it be that any of your strangest beliefs may be turned upside down just like this? How can you ever be sure about anything? There it is. I just want to make sure she's all right.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Nothing. You didn't get the lightning strike. Let's go back out. Open the freaking door, my guy. No one hit the transformer. I don't want to get too close. Send it flying. That also failed. You set to work, your hands the embodiment of precision. Each fold is executed with meticulous care, shaping the leaflet with a touch of artistry. A small wad of paper here, a crisp fold there. You craft the wings, the body, the sleek lines. The edges sharpen into aerodynamic perfection. Before you stands a simple paper, not a simple paper airplane, but a miniature fighter jet, a masterpiece. Lost it. You send it soaring and it plummels with all the elegance of a brick. The sheer weight of the over-engineering kept it glued to the ground next to your feet. Alas, a creation too perfect for the sky. Let's wait again until the loop ends. Huh. Yeah. There it is, the good old fire in the sky. Close your eyes. So is he actually going out of this loop? What is this checkout?